Pastor Joseph Ayo Babalola was a prominent Nigerian Christian leader and revivalist known for his prophetic and healing gift. He was born on April 25, 1904, in Odo-Owa, near Elisha, in the present-day state of Osun in Nigeria. Babalola encountered Christ as a young boy and had a profound revelation that shepherded him towards a life of ministry. He founded the Christ Apostolic Church, in 1941, a church denomination noted for its Pentecostal beliefs and emphasis on miracles, healing, and deliverance. Babalola was a dynamic preacher and a prophetic healer, and during his lifetime, he was instrumental in leading several significant revival movements in Nigeria, Ghana, and other African countries where he established churches, prayer centers, and Bible schools. Pastor Ayo Babalola died in 1959, at the age of 55, during a preaching tour in a village called Ada in the present-day state of Osun, Nigeria. Today, he is remembered as a legendary spiritual leader and a pioneer of the Pentecostal movement in Nigeria and Africa at large. Pastor Joseph Ayo Babalola was born on April 25, 1904, in Odo-Owa, a small town near Elisha in the present-day state of Osun, Nigeria. He grew up in his hometown of Odo-Owa, where he started his primary school education. After completing his primary education, Ayo Babalola moved to Akure, now in the present-day state of Ondo, to further his studies. But he was forced to drop out of school due to financial challenges. As a young man, Babalola became a cocoa farmer and lived the life of an ordinary farmer, but he was always passionate about his faith. He was known for his devotion to the Christian faith, and he would often spend time in prayer and meditation. It was his intense devotion to praying that led to his spiritual awakening and empowerment, which he would use to impact his community and ultimately become one of the most celebrated Christian leaders in Nigeria and Africa at large. Pastor Joseph Ayo Babalola was a renowned Christian minister who devoted his life to preaching the gospel, healing the sick, and leading revival movements. Some of his notable achievements in ministry include founding the Christ Apostolic Church, CAC in 1941. Ayo Babalola founded the Christ Apostolic Church, CAC, with the assistance of a handful of people after he had a divine revelation. The church has a global presence today and is known for its Pentecostal beliefs and emphasis on healing, miracles, deliverance, and prophecy. Revival movements. Ayo Babalola was a revivalist who was instrumental in leading several revivals, including the Ifeoluwa revival of 1948, which saw thousands of people converted to Christianity and a significant transformation of the region. His ministry also impacted other African countries, including Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Cameroon, where he established churches, prayer centers, and Bible schools. Prophetic and healing ministry. Pastor Babalola was renowned for his prophetic ministrations, which were noted for their accuracy and specificity. He was believed to have the power to heal the sick, and many people experienced physical and emotional healing through his ministry. Discipleship and leadership. Ayo Babalola was a discipler and a mentor to several young ministers whom he trained and raised for the ministry. Many of his disciples have gone on to become influential Christian leaders in Nigeria and beyond. Writing. Pastor Babalola was a prolific writer who wrote several books on Christian living, faith, and the power of God's Word, including the Apostolic Church, Ever-Increasing Faith, and the Acts of Apostles. Joseph Ayo Babalola's legacy continues to impact the Christian faith in Nigeria and Africa. His ministry emphasized the importance of divine encounters, personal spiritual growth, and the practical application of faith in daily life, inspiring many to follow in his footsteps and continue the work of revival and transformation. It is important to note that Pastor Babalola, like other Christian leaders, lived a life of service and ministry focused on preaching the gospel, healing the sick, and leading people to Christ. As a man of faith, his focus was always on doing the work of the ministry, and his ministry was marked by his humility, simplicity, and service to others. Babalola was known for his commitment to aiding the poor, the sick, and the downtrodden. He did not accumulate wealth for himself, but gave much of his time and resources to reach out to the needy and cared about caring for the people he ministered to. Therefore, it is unlikely that he had a substantial net worth, as his work was focused on building the church, helping others, and sharing the gospel. Instead of financial benefits, Pastor Babalola's true riches were the lives, salvations, healings, and transformations of those he impacted in his lifetime. Pastor Joseph Ayo Babalola died on Sunday, July 26, 1959, while he was on a preaching tour in Ada, a town in the present-day state of Osun, Nigeria. He was 56 years old at the time of his death. His wife was referred to as Mama Aladura, and his children were named Esther, Dorcas, Ruth, and Joshua. It is believed that Pastor Babalola had a divine revelation that he would die before reaching the age of 60. His death came as a shock to many people, but his message of salvation and transformation lived on. Babalola was buried in his hometown of Ado, which is located in the present-day state of Kwara, Nigeria. His burial site has become a popular pilgrimage site, with many people visiting to pay their respects and seek spiritual blessings. The CAC Church purchased the land where Babalola was buried and later constructed a mausoleum on the site. The mausoleum is a significant landmark in Ado and serves as a symbol of Pastor Babalola's legacy as a Christian leader and revivalist. Today, the Joseph Ayo Babalola University, a Christian university located in Ikeji Arikeji, near Elisha in Osun State, stands as a testament to the impact of his ministry and his contribution to Christian education.
Second.